First, let's see my portfolio performance. My portfolio even failed to beat Nifty by a lot. And yeah, it stayed with Nifty, but you need to understand one important thing here. My portfolio outperforms small cap by a lot, and that's very important because people think that small cap just give 20 to 30% returns if you just stay for 10 years, but that's not correct. So let me show you how I built this portfolio in the last 1 year. But before that, wait, I need to tell you why I'm making this video. Definitely not to show off my portfolio, but I have two reasons why I'm making this video. First one is I'm going to talk about money and personal finances in this channel. So if I'm making videos, I need to be fully transparent on it. The second one is I have made mistakes in the past 1 year. So you can avoid them by seeing this. And I'm not only going to break down this portfolio, but also I'm going to show how I made money as a student before getting a job, how much profits I made, and finally I'll show my future plans. First, I will show the overview of my portfolio. So you can see I have invested around 5,10,000 rupees total in 3 asset categories, and that have grown to 5,25,000 rupees in around 1 year. So the major investment in my portfolio is mutual funds, which is around 72%, and around 25% in stocks. Actually, it includes some ETFs like ITBs, FMCGI ETF, and then comes crypto. I have invested around 10,000 rupees and it's in loss, but I don't care. I know I have invested in this asset knowing that my investment can even go to zero. So yeah, that's fine. And this is my portfolio. So let's break down each asset categories now. First, let's see about my mutual funds. These are the funds I have invested in the past 1 year. Out of 3.6 lakhs, around 1 lakh goes to Parak FlexiCap fund. It gave only decent returns, but I still continue to do SIP in this fund. You know why? When the markets like Nifty falls, Parak usually falls lesser. And when the market rally, it still participates. That's the reason. Next is HDFC FlexiCap fund. Actually, you don't need to pick two FlexiCap funds. I recently started investing in this fund because it performs better during rallies. Right now, I believe that market correction is over and we are getting ready for the bull market again. Next is index funds. I invest in two major index. They are large mid cap 250 index and then of course Nifty 50 index. Index funds are low cost, low maintenance and built for long term wealth building. Then mid caps and small caps. As I said before, we are getting ready for the bull market. I didn't advise any of you to invest or recommending any mutual funds. That was just my opinion. So I recently started SCPs in mid caps and small caps. The Nippon Growth India mid cap is my favorite because it has low beta value when compared to mid cap index. So I added this fund thinking to hold for a very long time. And about the small cap, I think small cap index is undervalued now. Lesser PE when compared to median PE of 5 years because small caps are great but only when bought at dips, not at the highs. Man, you can write this in your wall. And then Tata Digital India Fund. It is a sectoral fund focusing on IT sector. Right now it looks like undervalued, so invested in this fund and also in ITBs. Only a small amount when compared to index funds or flexi-cap funds. Then Gold ETF Fund of Fund. I missed the gold rally and only made a small profit here. Invested around 5,500 rupees and the profit itself is around 1,000 rupees. Then Nasdaq 100 Index Fund. Crazy thing is, I was waiting for this fund to invest directly through index. Earlier, there is no option in India to invest in US directly. And when I got the opportunity, US market looked like overvalued. So as a test, I put 1,000 rupees and waiting for it to go down so that I can put more. But you know what happened? This is one of my biggest mistakes I did in Nasdaq 100, gold and also in silver, waiting for the dips to buy. Then let's come to stocks. These are the stocks I picked on my own. Generally, I don't prefer to invest in stocks. You can go with mutual funds or ETF, but stocks are fun. It's exciting to open Kite app daily just to see which have gone up, which have went down. The total profit in stocks is minus 1,000 rupees. This is the reason I don't prefer stocks. And recently it was in around plus 5,000 rupees, I guess. I could have posted this video when it was in positive, but I want to show about my portfolio confidently with honest. So the first two are actually ETFs that comes to mutual funds category. So ignore this and let's look at other stocks. KPT feels undervalued, so I bought more. Same goes with IRCTC, Varun Beverage and Hindustan Unilever, etc. Nowadays I only invest in a stock if it is undervalued. By the way, this is a separate topic about analyzing stocks, knowing their value, PE, etc. and that deserves a separate video. If you want that, let me know by commenting stock and I will make a video. And then I have some ETFs like Pharma, Nifty, Bank, etc. I love investing when it falls, so we can buy ETF directly from the share market during the market hours. That's the reason I have this ETF in my stock portfolio. The next one is crypto. I use CoinDCX to invest in crypto, but I know I messed up this part. You can see most of my crypto are altcoins, I mean shit coins. Right now I'm focusing only on 4, which is Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum and XRP. I don't know what I'm going to do with other coins. Probably sell those by accepting the loss. I mean, no other ways. So now let's see how I made 5 lakhs as a student before even getting a job. We can split my side hustles arc into two types. One is the first 1 lakh and the another one is remaining 4 lakhs. Actually, it took me 3 years to make my first 1 lakh and I have posted a detailed video on it. You can click here or here to watch it. And about the remaining 4 lakhs, I had multiple Instagram team pages with 50,000, 20,000, 5,000 followers. I was selling digital products, shoutouts, and referral marketing, etc. The point is, if you have enough followers, you can easily convert them into traction. But anyway, if you want the exact system I used to make 4 lakhs on Instagram, just comment 4 lakhs and I will definitely make a detailed video on it. I have made multiple mistakes while building this portfolio and I will share the 3 major mistakes. The first one is health insurance. I thought I was just a student. I don't need a health insurance, but you should definitely get an insurance before building your portfolio. The second one is over allocation. Earlier, I had like 3 small cap funds, 2 index funds, and I didn't even know it was a mistake. So if you are watching this video, please make sure you are not over allocating. The third one is stock investing. Yes, this was a mistake. If you only know about analyzing their fundamentals and technicals, you can go with stock investing. But still, if your goal is for long term, you can go with mutual funds and ETF. They are easy and built for long term wealth. So while recording this video, the date is December 31, 2025, and right now I have a portfolio of 5 lakh rupees. And by the end of 2026, I will have a portfolio of 1 crore rupees. Yes, that's the goal, but I'm not sure about plan and execution. I'm in final year of BE and currently I have got a job. Maybe I will build multiple income streams and switch my job after 1 year and more importantly invest consistently. So if you want to watch how I am going to execute my future plans, make sure you subscribe to Core Club. Now if you are a beginner investor or after watching this video, if you felt like investing in a wrong way or something feels wrong in your strategy, that's maybe right. I felt that in my earlier time, but not now. So how do I fix this? It actually took me 1 year with all the mistakes I did and the experience, but you don't need to wait for another 1 year by repeating all the mistakes I did. So I made a video to start investing in a safer and smarter way without losing years of wealth, and that's more than enough. Let me meet you there.